Many pro-farmer initiatives the Karnataka Milk Federation has taken. Sir, we have around, just I am briefing the entire operations of the KMF. In the state of Karnataka, 16 member milk unions are covering 31 districts of Karnataka with its membership around 27 lakh registered cooperative members in 16,500 milk cooperative societies spread across the Karnataka, out of which 9 lakh active members are supplying milk to the 16,343 cooperative societies, out of which 52% of the active members are women only. So that means to say the daily activities is more focused on the women participation in the state of Karnataka. For the last 5 years, the milk procurement, the milk production has grown a substantial growth in the state, and for that we have taken a lot of the initiatives. One among that, the most important is we are supplying 75,000 metric tons of cattle feed to all the 16,433 cooperative societies. Apart from that, we have our own the 7th station, which is A-grade semen station since inception. We are doing artificial insemination, almost 40 lakh artificial inseminations in the year. In the recent years, for the last 3-4 years, just to increase the milk production per animal, we have started using the sex sorted semen with the support of the Government of India. Government of India has extended the subsidized the sex sorted semen to the state of Karnataka. And thanks to the NDDB, Government of India, last year we have purchased around 3 lakh doses of sex sorted semen, and we are supplying to all the members of the cooperative societies. You know, the technology nowadays, because in the last the census, number of the productive animals has come down. Even though the number of productive animals has come down, the milk procurement is increasing. So that means to say the production per animal has increased from 6.5 to 8.5 liters per day. In the coming days also, with the labor problem, with the production cost per liter of milk to the farmers is increasing, we have taken all initiation to come to the rescue of the farmers. Last year, we have conducted almost 500 embryo transfer technology, a very subsidized rate with the support of the Government of India under RGM scheme. We are also supporting the women cooperative societies. Out of the 16,343 cooperative societies, almost 4,500 cooperative societies are exclusively run by the women. So we are extending all the executive training programs, women members, maybe through gender sensitization, legal the practices, exposure to the various training centers, health and nutrition, and also we are supporting almost to purchase. So far we have purchased 60,000 animals exclusively for the farmers of women farmers. Last year also we were given almost 16 crores exclusively to the human cooperative societies. And one best thing is, sir, on an average, we are paying 35 rupees 50 paisa per liter of milk to the farmers, if you take the entire state average. Apart from that, Government of Karnataka is extending 5 rupees per liter of milk, that constitutes around 1,700 to 1,800 crores per year. The Government of Karnataka, since its inception, that means to say, the milk incentive has started in the state of Karnataka during the year 2008. Since inception, almost 17,000 crores has been given to the farmers of Karnataka through DBT. Where also all the member milk units are paying to the farmers through DBT only. Apart from that, Government of Karnataka also giving the 5 rupees incentives once in a month directly to the accounts of the farmers. And also, we are giving doorstep service to the veterinary facilities. KMF and its member milk unions, we are spending more than 250 crores towards the various technical inputs like artificial insemination, fodder seeds, cattle insurance, and other services which are required for the milk procurement as well as the milk production. And the one more important activity we are taking up for the last 3-4 years, intensively, we are doing cattle insurance to the farmers. Almost we are spending 175 crores per year. So this is a very important initiative as far as the support of the farmers is concerned. And also, very recently, last 1 month back, we have introduced one KMF Kamadenu. In that scheme, almost 16 crores has been spent towards the purchase of around 3,000 animals exclusively for the women members, that too very poor, landless laborers, small women members. So that consultation is also going on. And the one more activity, because the farmer, if the animal is not being conception or if it did not become pregnant, farmer's tendency is to sell the cattle to the maybe the slaughterhouse or maybe just to the other farmers. Just to address that problem, we have identified around 1 lakh the repeat breeding cattle in the state of Karnataka. Individually, we have a record just to address those the cattle, and we have taken the repeat breeding program. So in that way, we are also supporting the farmers and we are giving enough facilities, almost 250 crores, one side animal husbandry activities, 175 crores towards the cattle insurance. This is more the pro-farmer initiatives we have taken. Coming to the statistical data in the state of Karnataka, we have around 28,000 villages in the state of Karnataka, out of which 18,155 organized societies are there. We have if you take the May end, 16,343 functional DCS are there, out of which 12% is defunct. Last year procurement almost an average of 1 crore liter, 99.24 kgs per day. And the best part is average procurement per DCC is coming to around 607, means 607 liters of milk each society is procuring. Every member almost is supplying 11 liters of milk to the cooperative societies. The societies which are more than 300 liters of milk, that is a very important the factor. Around 10,000 cooperative societies are procuring more than 300 liters of milk in the state of Karnataka, and the around 10,500 cooperative societies which are procuring more than 150 liters of milk. Why no? See, because at least the cooperative society has to procure minimum 100 liters to get the viability, and otherwise the societies will, defunct. So in that aspect also we have taken care. And for the last 3 years, with the initiation of all the member milk unions and KMF strict guidelines, we have formed more than 1,000 cooperative societies. The percentage of, look at the picture, the defunct society percentage is coming down drastically for the last 3 years. That is the beauty part of that this thing. Because so nowadays what happens for the farmers, all the agricultural commodity prices are slashing like anything. Especially in the state of Karnataka, the assured price, the assured market is only in the way of dairy. And more milk, the farmers are purchasing cattle on their own. Even in my village, a small village, earlier it was just 100 liters, now we are procuring almost in my village around more than 300 liters of milk. Because it is a more remunerative and it is a consistently, market is not a problem for them, just they are supplying milk and all the technical inputs will be given to the doorstep service. So in that way, the government of Karnataka and KMF, we are going doorstep up to the milk producers and we are encouraging them to involve in the activities of dairying. Our milk, please see the milk procurement growth, 15%, 15.9% for the last 3 years. That is a very substantial growth. And so our yesterday's procurement is 1 crore 17 lakh kgs of milk per day. Next year. See, membership status, as I already said, 27 lakh 35,108 is the registered members. Average member per DCS is 161. That is also a very good. The active members, this is very, very important. Almost 33% of the total registered members are the active members. The figures may go up and down during the lean and flush season. So our active membership ratio is coming to around 33%. Okay, and when compared to the year-on-year growth, the membership growth has increased to 1.24%. Next slide, please. Coming to the White Revolution to new DCS organization. Last year, sir, with the support of the government of India, almost the released fund we have utilized by our all member milk unions, and in the entire country, Karnataka Milk Federation is the only state federation which has used 40 crores towards all the NPD activities, including the new DCS, and we have given 100% the fund utilization exactly on 31st of this March. So in that way, so I should thankful to all the managing directors or the officers who are there in the August audience. We have almost achieved 637 cooperative societies. Remaining 350 societies will be subsequent years we are going to achieve. All the registered societies, we were entered into the NCD portal, and all the cooperative societies are affiliated to the district milk unions, and district milk unions will affiliate to the KMF. The total members out of the 632 societies, it is coming to around 58,000 new members were enrolled. Out of that, 1.43 lakh liters of milk we have purchased. And the additional, the income generating activities, as I already told, a balanced and least cost formula cattle feed we are supplying throughout the year to our member milk unions, and community drinking water, commercial rentals, and so many activities we are taking at the cooperative society level and at the milk union level. Next. See, organization, new DCS organization, for the year we have a substantial target, almost 777 societies we have to form. Already a task force has been constituted in the state of Karnataka with the leadership with the chairmanship of the respective deputy registrar of the district and the deputy directors of the animal husbandry and the managing directors. So that is the task force. Already we have constituted to form the 777 societies which have been targeted in the year 26-27. So definitely we are going to achieve these targets, sir, with the support of the Register of Cooperative Societies, with the support of the deputy directors of the animal husbandry, and with the support of all the member milkmaids. Definitely we are going to achieve the 770 cooperatives. At the end of the project, that means to say during the year 28-27, 3,311 cooperative societies we are going to start, because in the northern part of the Karnataka we have enough the opportunities are there for us to open up the cooperative societies. If you come into the southern part of the Karnataka, almost 80% of the villages have been covered by the member milkmaids. If you go to the northern Karnataka, where the agro-climatic condition is not really conducive to the dairy, with the support of the advanced technology, scientific, the cattle rearing, and timely rescue to the farmers' problems, addressing the problems, we will definitely concentrating towards the formation of more societies in the northern part of the Karnataka. Strategy for sustainability. See, already we have taken a lot of initiation to membership drive, because see, even any member, you should not be a non-member. The non-members, almost 55,000, the non-members we were converted into the membership drive last year, and for the last 2 years we have taken a drive. And even while establishing the new cooperative societies also, all the members should be the members only. There should not be any non-member. And see, written strategy is very, very important. As you know, the younger generation, especially the youths, no, they are not interested to dairy in few parts of the Karnataka. So we are doing a lot of extension to educate the young generation, because one generation has already passed, because the dairy industry in the state of Karnataka has passed almost 45 to 50 years. The generation gap is there. So just to retain the youngsters in the dairy, so we are going to educate especially the youngsters, and we will address their problems, and we try to retain those farmers in the dairying also. And the capacity building also, lot of the capacity building, because we have our own training centers spread across the Karnataka for the strategic locations. So in that capacity building training program for the milk producers, women milk producers, the staff of the training societies, the MCM members, the president of the cooperative societies, it is of course it is a continuous process where we are going to improve the capacity building of the channel partners. And farmer community engagement also, see, to boost the milk procurement, especially in the villages, lot of initiative have been taken towards the health camps, infertility camps, and extension activities at the farmer level and at the village level also. And lot of, already as I said, lot of initiation and welfare activities have been taken. Next time. And the membership expansion and sustainability, we have divided the entire focus on the 4 the quarters. Especially already in the first quarter, already we have started the membership drive. As I said, almost 45,000 bank members were converted into members. And in the second quarter, the DCS registration, as I said, and also one good thing is we are collecting the milk through the NDDP developed common software, where the transparency of the business will be 100%. Once the farmer supplying milk to the cooperative societies, you will get all the details: quantity, quality, price, yesterday's the milk procurement, yesterday price, next today evening also. It's a cumulative. The data will go to his mobile app, so that the entire milk business will be very transparent, so that for the last one and a half year, we are taking a lot of initiation to take up that common software and all. So, in the third quarter, so especially just to address the clean milk production, cost reduction per liter of milk, so that sort of the training program will be conducting to our members, and also, as I said, of course, the clean milk production is a continuous process, so that we are educating to the members, the farmers, the channel partners of the society on a regular basis. In the last quarter, a comprehensive, especially for the cooperative societies, the audit is very, very, very important, because at the end of the year, what exactly the society is doing business? Is the business in the normal course or not? So is there any deviation at all? Is the audit has been done or not? With the chartered accountant or with the CA? So all such kinds of the initiatives will be taken in the month of January to March, and we will see that the out of the profit earned by the cooperative societies, the bonus and other statutory requirements will be fulfilled. Next. So, in the strengthening of the DCS, one part the formation of the new societies. The second very important part is the strengthening, means the societies which are procuring less than 200 liters of milk, less than 300 milk. It's lot of the financial assistance is required for the strengthening of the DCS. So already before the white revolution to strengthening, there were substantial increasing in the enrollment of the members. Almost 50,000 new members were enrolled, and almost 44 lakh 23,618 milk procurement has increased. That means to say around 11% change in the before strengthening and after strengthening. Next. And strengthening of the DCS 25-26, the Government of India under the NPDD scheme, last year almost 40 crore, since inception almost 250 crore has been sanctioned to the state of Karnataka, and almost full amount, the full utilization certificate has been given to the Department of Environment and Dairy, Government of Karnataka. In that, BMCs, EMAT, AMCs and analyzers and heat recovery units, data logger, all these, the strengthening of the equipments were purchased in the NPDD scheme under White Revolution 2. Next. So, during the year 26-27, so this financial year, already 9 proposals are in front of the Government of India for consideration of our projects, and I request the officers who are here representing the member brigades, please submit the new proposals as early as possible, because we are going to conduct the SLTMC meeting in the month of July, first week or second week, so that we will freeze the entire plans and we will send to the Government of India for consideration and all. So these are all the BMCs, EMAT, AMCs, analyzers and other the weighing scales and all. So these things, please speed up the proposals. So you send us to KMF so that we will be concise and we will send the proposal to the Government of India to Government of Karnataka. Next. So strategies achieving the targets with respect to White Revolution 2 in the year 2026-27, a multi-channel outreach strategy using because already I told a generation gap, lot of the initiation, lot of the extension is required just to bring awareness among the generations. So in that already we are on the way. So even during the youth enrollment also, we have taken a lot of initiation, and as I already said, DPS submission, please send the proposals at the earliest so that we will finalize and we will send it to the Government of India. And as I already told, out of the milk procured, around 1 crore 17 lakh liters of milk, 90% of the milk is collected through the common software. So in this year, we are going to cover the remaining 10% so that 100% of the societies will be through our software. So this is our strategy for this 26-27. Yeah. Next. And cooperation among the cooperatives, of course, the payment as I already said in the beginning, our payment is exclusively we are paying through their DBT only for the last 2 to 3 years, and out of the 16,343 cooperative societies, around 12,263 cooperative societies are having a account in the DCCBs, and the farmers are receiving milk bill via bank only through their DBT. This is the best part of the business, because see earlier the staff of the secretaries, they retain a small amount, they don't in some areas some of the non-educated farmers are getting deprived. So just to bring the transparency in the business and in the payment part, we made 100% payment through DBT only, and not only the milk bill, almost 35 crores per day we are pumping to the rural farmers through DBT, and also to the 5 rupees incentives. So that is the best part of the thing. Next. So of course, diversification is a very, very important activity. All the societies have been covered by the cattle feed, because we have our own cattle feed the plants, around 9 cattle feed plants at the strategic location in the state of Karnataka. Mineral mixer, we have our own mineral mixer plants, and we are supplying to all the cooperative societies which are affiliated to the district milk unions. As I already said, veterinary and artificial insemination facilities, almost, as I already said, once again I am reiterating that 250 crores has been spent in the last year just to bring down their cost of production. And I should thankful to the NDDB and the Government of India. Almost for the last 3-4 years, Government of India and NDDB supporting towards the fodder seeds. Almost more than 20 crores has been given a best possible the fodder seeds to the members of the Karnataka. And vermicompost, yet to date, the biogas, almost 30 cooperative societies, value-added products, almost the 25% of the cooperative societies are selling or marketing the long shelf life products through the cooperative societies. We have our own booths in some of the highway societies, where the societies are located in the highways or main road. So around 4,058 societies are selling the dairy products, long shelf life products to the consumers. And the customizing centers also around 469, KCC cards also 4548 TCS, livestock insurance also it is there. So almost, as I already said, more than 10 lakh the cattle were coverage, and in the managed in the scheme SASKI, as you already said in the opening remarks, 250 crores has been earmarked for the state of Karnataka. I request more funds please divert more funds to the Karnataka Milk Federation, to the just to member milk, because out of the parameters what you have given, already our team has achieved, as far as the target is concerned, almost 100%. Only rest is farmers societies. I request all the officers, all the managing directors here, just to concentrate towards the farmers cooperative societies, so that maximum amount will be given to the state of Karnataka. Already it is a 250 crore is there. For the cooperative societies or the milk unions, I request the Guidance Committee to concentrate more towards this thing. And also, next. See, of course, for any industry, for any federations, dairy federations, we are also having challenges. Lot of competition is there from the private player. You should be very alert. You should be with the farmers 24/7, so that retaining of a farmer is a really big challenge. Of course, We are all officers representing the farmers organization. So just to retain the farmers in this business, it's a very tough task. So now we have taken all the initiation to retain the younger generation gap in the dairy industry, and especially the private dairies who are offering 50 paisa, 1 rupee more during the lean season and the thrown away price in the flush season. So we have to encash that situation, and we have to retain those farmers with our mainstream. And also the increasing the land cost and the migration of farmers towards urbanization. And in some of the areas, especially in the hillside area of Bangalore, it is getting urbanized. So now we have a challenges, of course, because land value is going up, farmers are forced to sell their land. Now we have a very tough to educate them, to retain them in the dairy. That is also very, very important. And as I already said, due to urbanization, the grazing land is coming down. So in that way, NDDP and Government of Karnataka, Government of India is coming to our rescue, just to availability of the fodder and all. So in the coming days also, I am repeatedly telling in all the forums, in the coming days, the scarcity of the fodder is a very, very big constraint. It's a very scarcity commodity. So all the dairy professionals who are here, just to address those, especially the fodder, we have to take a lot of initiation. And also, as I said, the low milk yield. We have taken a lot of initiation by way of sex sorted semen, by way of liberal transfer, by way of scientific measures and all. So that the problems are considered also. The remaining societies we have to, so that 100% the milk will be collected to the common software, and we have to, already I said, we have to compete the competitors to go ahead and leverage also in NPDD, the union structure, union infrastructure. That is a very important activity. So, and the high yielding fodder seeds already Government of India is supporting. I also request in the coming days also. So please, because that is an important activity. So next. So with this, the few the remarks, I request the NDTP and the representative from the Government of Karnataka. Sir, already the technology, as far as the ICT is concerned, for ERP, you have supported 100% grant to the 4 major dairies in Karnataka: Bangalore, Mysore, Tumkur, as well as Mandya. I request remaining 12 member milk unions already have submitted the proposal. We will send the proposal in a comprehensive way with the federation. My request is to kindly consider, because see now in the coming days, so we have to equip with the advanced technology by way of the integrating our systems to the main grid, and also the majority of the officers who are discussing with me regarding the support installation, because in some of the societies where the internet facility is not there. So in that way also try to installation of the air fibers or the land support and all. In that way also you can support. And as I requested earlier also, the fodder scheme and the scarcity in the coming days also, please continue to supply the fodder seeds. So that is one more important activity. With this few progress, I am concluding the presentation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Vijaya.
Thank you, sir, for the very insightful presentation. We deeply appreciate your efforts and contributions towards strengthening the dairy cooperative sector. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the open forum of today's workshop. This provides an opportunity for all the participants to discuss about their challenges, opportunities, and the way forward under White Revolution 2.0. May we now invite all the participants to actively contribute their views and opinions and suggestions, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Nagel from Chikla from Vijaya. Sir, recently separated from Chikla from Kolar. Now, it's almost 5 lakhs liters production average. So, we are constructing new plant in Chittamani, Chikla district. Ice cream plant. It's a 10,000 capacity. We are expecting some cold chain vehicles we need from NDP sources. And apart from that, in these days there are human resource cost is too high. As my director told, my milk also want integrity and some ERP software. Please, if you support that, we are also intend to install new software in my office. And apart from that, we are expecting solar energy also. In Kolar also we are having a own solar plant. In that view, my board of directors also wants to separate solar plant. If NDP supports, we are also installing the future. In this regard, please, we are expecting some financial assistance from you. Thank you, sir.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. This is Srinivasa from Tumkur Milk Union, Managing Director. Sir, already Dr. Basavarajan has been discussed with you regarding the EMAT of 226 numbers, which has to be given for 100 BMCs. And one thing we are already, now we are having around 194 BMCs. And we are collecting daily procurement of 12,16,000 liters per day. In that, 6,40,000 liters are procured from through BMCs. Another 5,40,000 liters has been through the regular DCS which comes in a can. So we have to totally convert that all can reception into the BMC's tanker receptions. Because now we are going for mega dairy project which has been around 480 crores. Mega dairy project, we are going for that. At that time, in mega dairy, we are going for the tanker reception only, not for the can receptions. So converting that, we need some approach. One thing. Now, present processing capacity is around 6 lakh liters per day. And now we are going for 10 lakh liters per day. Now we are going for 10 lakh liters per day processing and extendable up to 15 lakh liters per day. So this is from Tumkur Milk Union.
Your mega dairy, you want additional fund in the idea?
No, already NDDB has given the additional fund, which we were around 123 crores, which was proposed earlier. Later we asked for the top-up loan for the NDDB, which has been already sanctioned from NDDB. Thank you very much for NDDB and also the Ministry of Government of India and Ministry of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries. Thank you.
So only you are government proposal?
Pending for the 100
BMCs.
Yes, sir.
So what about that? Do you want that EMAT or replacing the BMC?
Yeah.
What is the reason for that?
Because right now we are collecting 12 lakh liters milk for daily procurement. 640 lakh liters are procured from BMCs only. So quality from now the quality has been improved from 3.9 fat to 4.2 fat, which has been, and even the SNF quality has been also improved.
So
from this.
improved to quality, you want to change that?
from here to there.
And what about, you don't require that EMAT right now?
Yeah. And recently we have used this AMC software which has been testing through the AMCs only. So 100% testing has been done.
Chandrasekhar, component change. Component change ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. Instead component change ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿ.
Hello sir, myself Dr. Sharat from Shimoga Milk Union. Our Milk Union has a operational area of 3 districts, Shimoga, Chitradurga and Davangere. Sir, we are procuring around 9.5 lakh liters per day, sir. Sir, we have around 170 PMCs and we are collecting 5,30,000 liters of milk from PMCs and rest of the milk from can routes only, sir. Sir, we are planning to have more number of PMCs so that we can procure all the milk from PMCs only, sir. So we have already submitted a DPR of around 20 number of PMCs. But right now we are planning to extend it to more, sir. More number of PMCs we want to have, sir. So, sir, okay, sir, please. And I want to add one more thing, sir. Sir, in the NPDD schemes guideline, there is a point that we cannot submit DPR for a DCS or BFC which is already given the financial support, sir. But what happens, sir, after buying any unit or something, after 10 or 15 years it gets older and absolute. So we have to change it or we have to shift it to another point, sir. So that can you please
If the other provision for any equipment in that area, you can take in strengthening component in it. We are you can take in strengthening of these instead of you.
yes, sir. No, sir. It is strengthening only, sir. For an example, we got a PMC around 5 years ago. That time the milk procurement in that DCS was 1,000 liters per day. Right now it has increased to 4,000 liters per day. For that we can't have a 3 KL PMC in that MPCS. So we need to change the unit to some other center and we have to buy a new PMC unit.
So you make a proposal in such a manner that if you require them to be somewhere, you should my old PMC 3,000 capacity and the society where it is 2,000, so we shift there and here I will brought neutral. Accordingly you submit the proposal.
Okay, sir. And even in AMCs also, sir, around 10 or 15 years that was we have got. Now, right now, we are...
Whatever absolute the thing that it is not workable, that can be replaced.
Okay.
We have in this our DCS strengthening component.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
The target is also good for
Good afternoon, sir. Gopal Murthy, Managing Director of the Kolar Milk Union. We are seeing that cold chain products like ice cream, cheese, paneer, these are all private people are there giving the free facilities to the outlets. So but many people also to selling the unions training is very difficult. So support from the federal government is very easy to us and like what you are giving the PMCs, liquidity schemes, and regularly extend facilities to the ice cream, paneer, cheese, cold chain products.
in our upcoming scheme we are covering entire chain from milk procurement to marketing. Everything is there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any more suggestions or propositions from the participants?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Myself, Deputy Director from AP Federation. So, I have two concerns, sir. One is regarding this NCD portal. Coming to the state of Andhra Pradesh, Milk Commissioner and Register of Milk Operators is what it is. In this NCD portal, the upload process has given to the Operation Department. So from village to milk commissioners at the state level, it is application is coming over here and getting registered. again the same data is been prepared in the Excel sheet and sharing it with relevant documents to the commissioner corporation. From there, it is going down again to the divisional level, and the uploading of the data is getting delayed. And more sensitive is that some of the village name or society name are getting with the typographical error. So there we are finding it out and placing it for the correction. And the provision is given directly to the bill commissioner or regional bill cooperatives. The one-time entry will take place and it will go away and issue the. This proposal already took place in the national bill platform. Still it is unaddressed. We will forward for this. And another thing is that in the opening remarks of the DDP's presentation, so Andhra Pradesh is having the 17,950 more than 200 liters milk potential villages are there. And out of which 29% is covered and all is mentioned, sir. For this, NDDP is capturing the data through enough year tags. So, since years we were requesting that to communicate the data to the state, so that where the potential is there and where the gap reserve is there, that can be assessed by the federation and the milk unions, and the approach will be easy. And another thing is that we are ready to establish the two-way communication API platform. This is not the legacy data, this is the dynamic data. The animal being sold by someone and being purchased by someone, and the induction activities are a continuous process. If the data synchronization with the API through API, it will helpful so that the dynamics will be worked out according to that. And in turn, the federations, means like from Andhra Pradesh, we are ready to establish the two-way communication API platform. So where the village is collected and how many farmers are enrolled and who are the active members, real-time basis, so that our statistical approach will also get improved in this point. So these two can be helpful both for the monitoring purpose of the national level as well as the executing purpose of the state level. Thank you.
Registration is with MD, with you only. Whatever the registration doing you have to send the data to the RCS commissioner. Then again we go down for checking or uploading. For uploading, is that the mistake? Okay, we'll take it with this cooperation registry. This, and as regards information, we'll discuss with our HS also, animal husbandry statistics, how they will help you regarding that.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, reading sir, got three concerns. One is that we are thinking about the strengthening of the cooperatives. And regarding this, we request the government of India to kindly look into some assistance so that we can encourage the farmers to get strengthened about the society structure. The second one is that there is need of productivity enhancement. So I request to look into some provision so that we can increase the productivity of the animal. And third is that regarding Telangana, we have targeted for strengthening and modernization of 3 district dairies there. One at Khammam, another at Warangal, as well as at Nizamabad. So in this regard, I request whether any provision is there so that we can strengthen the dairies so that we can cater to the needs of the market. Regarding this, thank you, sir.
As regards strengthening, we have that in equity we are giving fund for new BCS as well as strengthening. So you can submit proposal for strengthening, whatever you want. Regarding productivity enhancement, that in RTM, which is the many schemes are going for productivity enhancement. And I think NTT is also having some national balancing program, area mandate, there are some developed. So I think they need to be concerned and have some national balancing program there, so that might help in that regard. And regarding the funding for infrastructure, so right now actually in this scheme there is no provision for But in upcoming scheme, we are covering entire value chain of dairy from starting from dairy from the society to the marketing. We are having the comprehensive scheme for this. So in the next financial year, we are taking under consideration for approval. After that, we will have that. But in last you all know about that we are having a JICA scheme for only 9 states. Now it will be pan India scheme will be executed.
So, myself, Shrikant from Vijayawada. So 1 year back we have submitted the DPR for purchase of PMCs and other brand machineries. But for our exigencies, we already purchased the PMCs. So is there any provision to consider our earlier purchases and the end providers?
We did 1 year before.
Yes, sir.
And after that, you are not pursued, or have you taken in SATMC that proposal?
Yes, sir. It has taken in SATMC and submitted to GYC.
After that point, I not released.
PSC is pending, sir. PSC is not.
And already, you have already that activity you have performed.
Yes, sir.
Taken a PMC.
Yes, sir.
So now you don't require any more PMC.
Actually, it is required, sir.
Required to
But not in that much quantity, sir.
But we say that.
Yes.
Because whatever the proposal we sanctioned now, which is here to perform. But already that happened, that cannot be financed again, as per the finance rule. So whatever is required, urgent requirement. But my request is that to expedite your process, because we got sanction of this in September. Whatever the existing provisions are there, we are executing that proposal. In that PMC, your training program is there, PMC is there, your lab strategy is there. 3-4 activities are there, and your dairy cooperative society strengthening and new creation. These 4 activities are there. Whatever your requirement is there, you have to prepare your project, recommend in your SLPMC and send it. If any correction are required, in a week time, and we will take in upcoming our PSCs and CPS. So expedite whatever your requirement for your cold chain related for PMC and DCS, AMC, for that to prepare and send immediately before September you can do that for whatever we sanction that. So we are you send your proposal, we are ready for take it at the earliest.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Myself, Dr. Mari, General Manager of Vijaya. The constraint in the AAP, what we felt that we are actually essentially working in protection, enhancing activities, especially cattle related case. We have got a complete number of incinerators working in the field. The constraint is that this state actually we don't have a proper renowned artificial insemination training institute. Is there any provision on the NPDD or we can get funding to establish insemination training institute?
But it is in RGM, Rashtriya Urban Mission. You can establish that Maitri and training station. In that you can submit the proposal. You just take.
I heard that the proposal should come to DAH, Animal Husbandry Department from DAP.
So you have to submit through there.
We are asking whether the cooperative union can be given the chance to establish a center.
Okay. We'll see that. We'll check with RGM team.
Thank you.
Sir, excuse me. Sir, under APDD, we have asked for clarification regarding the mounting of the quality control, like quality check equipment for milk at a tanker level. Yes. Is there any possibility of upgrading, sir? Because we are requiring it badly to check the bulk quality while transit.
But tanker reception.
Tanker reception.
Actually, what we have one technical committee there. Whatever the new component, because what happened, whatever the component already listed in scheme, that we are funding on that. But suppose if you want to add some new component, that you have to take us to the PC. They have technical committee. The request to send one proposal with this component to be included in, we want it NPDD. So what we do, we'll analyze it, consult with NPDD, and if required, then we will include in that.
Is it supposed to be sent as a separate proposal, or we can include it in a regular proposal?
You just send first the proposal regarding this type of equipment we require in NPDD scheme.
Already we have sent a already we have sent.
You just send to me that copy to me. You just take what the status is there, and then we will see how to take up this in our NPDD scheme.
And one more thing, sir. Regarding cattle feed plants, sir. We don't have financial support from any of the schemes for establishing the silos for raw material storage and godown. Yes,
So in the upcoming scheme, we are cattle feed,
planning for
cattle feed, biogas, everything is there. So we will make a comprehensive scheme. So no component will be left in that. We will fund on that also.
In the case of Kerala, we are around 500 TMCs are there in the state, but the state pollution control board is now more stringent regarding pollution activities. So it will be helpful. So if there is for any help for establishing small effluent treatment plants for ETVs.
Anyone has prepared like that?
Earlier NPTD in Malabar Union has got assistance for establishing ETVs in minor districts that are functioning successfully. We have to replicate the same to the most of the BLCs. So
send one representation that regarding these are the new conditions from pollution board, and we got one pilot basis in our NPTD, and it is working well, and with some financial and then some output of that unit mentioning that you said that we want to replicate and we kindly consider the NPTD.
Okay.
But we discuss in our policy meetings, and that we can, if possible, we will do that. Well, these are the requirements of the.
Okay, one more point. In the case of strengthening of DCS, one DCS maintenance head was there in the earlier NPTD. Now it is not there. So that in that head we have painted Milma logo or brand logo in entire rural DCS, so that rural people can understand that, and urban people also understand that the milk they are consumed in the cooperative brand is produced inside the states itself. So it will be also an awareness program, as well as it will help the DCS to reduce their maintenance cost, and that amount will directly go to the farmers. Now DCS is maintaining their building and all these things based on farmer expenses. It will also help the farmers, as well as it will also help the brand to promote.
Or in strengthening.
In strengthening help, yeah. 25,000 or 50,000 is enough for any DCS.
For this branding.
It was also there in the earlier NPTD, but now I think it is not approved.
I will check what file.
Okay, thank you.
One more, sir. Sir, in 23-24, there was a technical sanction for exposure restricted for milk producers to other state federations, but the financial sanction was not awarded. Can you please consider this time, sir, that one? And for farmers under White Revolution 2.0, milking machine and chaff cutter may be given at a subsidized price. Chaff cutter.
In our that exhaustive list, that 1.86, we can include that. So based on that requirements, they can which component they want in that area. No, that can be done. But instead of increasing price now, we'll include that component in that because it is in the same range of price, I think. The chapter range also, because in our component we have given many chapter range.
So that is actually that 1.86 lakhs is coming for a DCS. It should go to farmers.
Because in that 1.86, if that we give to DCS, so instead of give farmer, that can be a community based they can use and like that we can think of.
Only places like that only make use of it, others they cannot do. So if you are giving some lump sum quantity in the subsidized rate, people, when farmers will get benefit.
In that NLM scheme, I think we are including that this time because we have got good success in our component fee. We have given many chapters to the farmers in that scheme. The farmers are very benefited for that feed and fodder purpose. So we will think of in this new scheme because we have the different component for that complete entire fodder and fodder development. That even from seed to fodder and that silage making and everything, we are considering that. I think that can be done.
Each stress management insurance is highly required services.
That I think ma'am has taken view of that, how that insurance for
The insurance premium rate are uniform for all. And
I think they
are
are talking with that insurance companies because instead of giving some amount, they are asking them to reduce their premium.
The other non-scheme insurance premium is taxable. Only scheme insurance premium is not taxable.
That will be.
Sir, we have been getting some inquiries from some of the dairy farms who are more into our societies, DCS, that they are establishing solar power farms. Whether there is any subsidy for dairy farms, because the surrogate scheme is only for domestic use. So dairy farms, there are no guidelines, or we don't know anything about any subsidy.
We have our HIDF scheme is there, Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development. In that farm can take a credit link to the proposal. In that they will give 3% interest rate. For daily activity they can have the solar. So we will give whatever the project cost is there, the interest subsidy, if any loan is there, it's a credit link scheme only. There is no capital subsidy from department side for solar. You can have that 3% interest if someone is taking based on the credit link. So we will see through that MNR, how can doctor commercial there. One suggestions to us to will see how you whether what extent we can improve it because you get 50% that is also given up. No, because we are working on the energy. We will see how to.
we have any more suggestions or requests from the participants? If there are none, we will move forward to the next session. So thank you all the delegates and dignitaries for the highly productive sessions and valuable suggestions that we have shared today. So next in the line, as we are coming to the close of today's program, we now invite Ms. Romi Jacob, Regional Head of NADP Southern Region, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on the list and invited guests. This was a very productive day of interactions and deliberations. I think this was the most interactive regional workshop in our past. Thank you all the participants and the board said active participation. So we had the meaningful discussions, interactions. Before formally moving on to the extending vote of thanks, I request all the unions, federations who have proposed ideas, interventions under the upcoming scheme. Please make a note of it as a formal request to include in the upcoming scheme. It should come within this week itself as a written representation through the MDs. Maybe in case of Karnataka, Directorate can coordinate. Others, federations can take a lead. March unions, please keep in touch with our NADP coordinating officers. So whenever you send a proposal, the officers by this weekend they will be in touch with you. All the suggestions and inclusions proposed for the upcoming scheme, we will compile, and as an outcome of this workshop, we will be forwarding it to DHD, and as Vijaya has promised, they will look into it, and whatever possible inclusions, they will be trying to include it. Hopefully, in many forums we used to do that. Maybe this time there is a considerable revision is there in the scheme outline. So we expect that more of relevant support is included, and some components. You have just seen that in Andhra, Telangana, there are unexplored area, UDCs, scope is there to a certain extent, Tamil Nadu also. And Karnataka, the scope is there in North Karnataka. Other areas, there is much scope of UDCs. Kerala absolutely no UDCs because it's almost fully covered, but they need more assistance for strengthening. So whatever modifications are requested, so please give it in a written format through the proper channel, whatever is existing in the state, respective states, and please share with the respective NADP officers coordinating with the states or unions by this weekend. We will compare that. And that is one of the main requests that I have here. As we all enjoyed today's hospitality, I would like to extend sincere thanks to the Honorable Chairman, MD, their full team of Krishna Milk Union for extending this beautiful venue and all the hospitality. I think we might have enjoyed the food that is required for minimum 3 days in today's time. So when we were planning to have regional workshop, definitely the choice will be Bangalore. But then we thought, okay, we have certain specific issues that is regarding Andhra and Telangana. Then we just thought of checking the possibilities of having a venue. Maybe with one single interaction, Krishna, we didn't get a chance to interact with anyone else to facilitate for this workshop. So they are great hard workers, and it was a great moment for them to celebrate their dairy competition in record time and clearing all the that. So we have all the dairy federations, milk unions, NADP present here. We extend sincere gratitude to Honorable Chairman and the entire board of directors very heartfelt thanks to all of you for your name, and it was a great opportunity for all of us to have a very beautiful and productive workshop in this location. And your participation and was great that we all enjoyed, and we are very privileged to have our MD of the Federation, Sri Vijayawada sir, very recently, and for your keen interest in the sector and being with us for the entire day. So that was a great privilege for us. So thanks to sir on behalf of the entire team gathered. So when we planned this workshop, we were very much doubtful that whether from corporation or DHT somebody will come physically to listen to us and then take a note of our request, remark and all that. So Vijaya Savanji set his busy schedule, accepted our request and was here with us, answering to all our concerns and giving us assurance that we will be taking forward all our concerns and the proposed interventions. So thank you, Vijaya Savanji, on behalf of all the participants. So we have all the chairpersons of unions, Katnool, Indore, Mulkanur, their chairpersons are there, GMs and MDs there. So I extend a sincere thanks to all of them. So the maximum participation in this workshop is from Karnataka, and it was the keen interest of AWA to bring all the milk unions so that they can present what is their achievement, they can express their concerns. So from the federation, especially Dr. Vijayawada, he insisted that his senior officials from the milk unions also should join. So, and most of the productive suggestions, interactions came from the Karnataka community. On behalf of all the organizers and all other people gathered here, we like to extend a sincere thanks to Dr. Baswaraju and all team members. I think the maximum unions totally, 16 milk unions, there are unions with the senior officials from Canada. Very heartfelt thank to one day only. We like to, this is a real sign of ownership of what you fund you can get from different sources, but owning the project and implementing it successfully is a different thing. You can do it in different ways, but this is a clear indication of the involvement in the project implementation. Thank you all. And we have all the GMs, senior officials from the Max unions and all. And Andhra Federation, we have representatives, Telangana Federation, as well as Age Department also we have team members. Kerala, we have on behalf of Federation, we have 2 officers came here. So it is, I think, maximum participation from across the 5 states. We have experienced in this specific workshop. So thank you all of them for actually participating. Spending the day fruitfully. And last but not least, our NDDP team members, including Sri Rishikesh, who came to deliver the brief about the project progress in South, and officers from Bangalore region, who are working in close association with the Krishna team to make this program successful. I extend my sincere gratitude and their team members. We had a lot of support team here for all the audio visuals, arrangements, food arrangements, and Krishna Union team of staff members. They took very good care of us So thank you all very much for the excellent hospitality extended and all the support for making this program a great success. And especially, I don't know exactly how many people joined already, but anyway, from Ministry of Corporation, Shri Naveen Kumar was there. Still someone is continuing online? No? Huh? Yeah. So those who are joined online, so we extend sincere thanks, and especially Shri Naveen Kumar who shared his views about the project. And once again, thank you all for making this program a great success.
గురువు గారికి 4 రోజులు ఎగ్జామ్ పడినట్టుంది. ఇది దీన్ని ఎగ్జామ్ మహేష్ తెగించు. ఇది మళ్ళా వస్తాము.